Sean.
Oh man.
Right now, I just rent a house, but I rent from a homeowner. I just rent out a spare room. But I get to
Mm.
see the homeowner things, but
Yeah.
don't have the stress.
Oh, are
Oh,
we?
they're going.
The timer has started. Oop. Starting out with a Rel ban or a Samira ban. Mr. I Am Enough plays the Samira,
Yeah, interesting.
and the draft is bugged.
Great.
We're doing great today. We're doing great.
Yeah, Samir, not like a typical beer league champion, but once in a while, certain players will pull it out. So, little bit of respect given. Are they gonna?
Yeah, it looks like we're getting a new draft in here. Spec. I do know that Lil Ducky on the side of APS called off for work for this.
Dang.
So, so hopefully it's worth it for him.
Yeah. Good for him.
I do know that he did really well on that Swain last time, so maybe we're seeing a Samira Swain band maybe on the side of ASS. So I'm just making sure here that I. Oh, okay.
All right, here we go again.
In the chat, they were like, "Why aren't you banning this new link?" Okay, Dr. Mugo.
Okay. Been seeing more Mundo
Scion
than
ban.
usual so far this season. Scion.
Taken away from
Thanks.
Choo Choo, it's Scion. Really bad Zed. Can pilot the Zed pretty well. I've lost to it several times. And he is a very good Akali player as well. That makes sense.
Jin.
There is something missing from this, though. Now let's see if APS picks it up. The Birdman.
Classic. If I can't play an assassin, I'll play the chicken. Zed's champ pool is just a beer league staple.
It's Ducky's
Hit that.
main. And
Oh,
he,
Ducky.
yeah, on the Swain. The Swain
Oh, yep.
Birdman.
Okay.
Oh, but they go Forest Lulu. Man, imagine calling off work just to play Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
Unlucky.
This man really wants to win. I'll just tell you that right now. We've not seen S play. This is the first game because I did not play last week, so a little harder for APS to scout. Jin Nami.
Jin Nami. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, these are some like beer league bets. I bet they're just first game. They just want to play super comfort. Nami not very good right now in this current meta, but you know, good to be comfortable on your first game of the season, I guess.
And then Choo Choo Itsign or Robert on his Udyr. Seen him run it down plenty of times on that champion.
There's the Swain band.
And there's the Swain Band. Yeah, a little weird after Lulu is already showing, but I do know that there's... I don't know. I don't know why they would ban Swain here. Since Lulu is already shown.
Yeah, because it'd be Swain support.
Man, I wonder if they're really worried about a specific player with these bans. I couldn't tell ya. And the Acel ban taken away from Parzival.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think of what's left in Bradley's pool. He plays the Sword Bros. Could be a Yasuo game. Otherwise, he does play like Anivia, and I've played with him a few times, and we've gotten him to play Seraphine mid even, and I'm a big fan of that. See what curious what he'll pull up. But just got so many options. Mordekaiser band, or not Mordekaiser band. Silas picked up. Looking at the ultis, Mumu ulti pretty good on him.
Yeah, Mumu ulti is just too good to steal. Although I'm a little worried about the mid matchup. Oh, Ari. I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, Silas playing pick. Spooky. Nasus pick.
Yeah, nothing too crazy for the Silas, but definitely a good pickup. I like it with their team comp.
See what they pick. Probably top here. Nasus. Aatrox.
Ah, and there it is. I am enough.
Staple.
I know it was you, Trickster.
This is, yeah, I am enough on the Aatrox in the top lane. I think I've heard him say there are no bad Aatrox matchups if he's playing it, so.
I don't know, I've heard him complain plenty of times how weak the champion is.
I've heard that too. So we'll see which end we get today.
Alright. Heading into game, we have the band selection. And then we're going to get into the spectators delay.
So far, I mean, I think APS has a little bit of advantage coming into this, having like S didn't play last week, which is I think and also Trevor, their jungler, their highest rated player, is not playing. So.
Oh really?
Mhm.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, they got Fusro, who's another really good jungler.
Yeah, Fusro is a very good jungler.
Not like it's gonna mess up with their mojo because they have not played together on stage yet, so whatever. It may not be a big deal.
Yeah.
A little bit of a disadvantage coming into this.
Yeah, especially if you've had like a lot of like pre-hand practice in the off season with the team. Sometimes it can mess it up. But
and they've played together for many seasons in a row. This is a team that's been around for a while, so they definitely have a lot of synergy already. Even if they didn't play a lot in the off season, they know how to play around each other.
Yeah. So
yes,
this top lane matchup has to be a nightmare for Nasus, right?
I would imagine so. Yeah.
I think on the side of ASS, like they were thinking, Michael's been playing AD carry for them a couple games in a row, I believe. I haven't seen. Oh, actually, he's He played like Camille or something else in the top lane last time. So
I think so. But he's known to flex around
yeah,
AD to carry in other seasons, so.
yeah, that is true.
But it's still blind pick Nasus, like.
Yeah, yeah. So what's really weird is they double banned mid, and then blind picked top as Nasus, which is really rough. Like there are several picks here that could just really blow up this game.
Yeah, or at least be more reliable.
Yeah. And I think if you're a Mumu, you have to path towards top here. And I I just don't see a world like I see a world where Aatrox just 1v2s that.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. I'm curious. I mean, but it's hard to fight. But I mean, if a Mumu can land a Q on like either one, or Lulu or Varus,
Yeah.
Nami's bubble gets really easy to land and Jhin follow up CC. It's not a terrible lane to gank, but
Yeah. So maybe a Mumu paths toward bot and then Nasus just prays that he can mitigate the lane.
yeah, I
But
mean
it's
if
tough.
Nessus, yeah, Nessus can sustain, but if Aatrox so much damage early, I mean throughout the whole late game, it's definitely gonna be hard for him. If I'm Udyr, I'm pathing up for sure.
Yeah, I'm pathing up towards top lane. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. But if I'm a move, I do not want that 2v2.
Yeah, I'd agree. I personally think APS could just play through topside and then chill everywhere else on the map. Let Silas hit 6 and then play for dragons, or maybe or just neutrals in general. And ASS is gonna just their comp just is gonna have a tough time.
Yeah, I don't know if they have. I mean, APS is pretty beefy. I mean, with Udyr, Aatrox, and Silas is relatively beefy compared to. S just doesn't have a great answer for a tank in the team, I don't think.
Right.
Like Jhin, not the best AD carry to kill tanks. Unless he's ahead, then it doesn't matter, but
Yeah. Yeah, who's gonna rip through Udyr?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Jin Nami as a lane either, but they could prove us wrong. I've been proven wrong once already today about the Gwen pick, so we'll see.
Let's go, yeah. Leave it up to the players.
Absolutely. 2-minute delay.
Yeah, Lucian Nami was such a strong lane, and they like nerfed Nami, I feel like, to make that lane a little more reasonable to deal with, and then when they nerfed the interaction between them, they never like buffed Nami afterwards, so she's just, her win rate was good only because of the Lucian Nami lane, and now that lane isn't viable, or as viable, or she is just not a good support anymore, for at least for like solo queue.
Yeah, I agree. I still think she has her strengths, but I think there's just champions who do her job better right now. Chat, do you guys have any opinions on the draft? Anything you want to note? Alright, good talk, chat. I am Doom. APS takes it. Why? I think you're wrong. Prove it.
Yeah, I mean, fantastic draft, great Udyr value, crazy. Silas ults Aatrox broken this patch.
See, Reese, those are all good points, but they're nullified because Varus is the main reason. And that was the real answer. Varus, and that's it.
Congrats. Subtract 9. 900 slimes, you got it. Varus
Yeah,
was
but
the
it
answer.
was the only answer. Alright, how much time? Oh, 5 seconds. Oh, I'm so
The
excited.
other advantage for a really bad Zed is he is not playing Zed, and for all we know, he could be a really good Ahri. So
yeah,
big
I mean they
thing in their
banned
favor.
Zed and he's really bad at it. So
Yep.
That seems like a mistake on their part.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the first strike on Silas. I much prefer that. Especially into mage v mage matchup.
Yeah. A little matchup dependent, but definitely good. There's the on their team. Yeah, that's a point I guess you could make.
Keybinds are not working.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yells in darkness.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Silas 12v59 wins Dota 2 Worlds. Yeah, well, Varus case. Really bad Zed.
Crazy first strike value.
Yeah. No summoner, so just per strike, only thing to come out of that.
Yeah, 18 gold. It's pretty much GG. And something I do want to note is that Jin is down his ward. I'll fix the scoreboard here. Not in LCS order. Kinda.
18 gold, that's 9/25ths of a health pot. Pretty much over. It's like they got a ward on the blue side red as well.
Yeah. Before I was looking at that too. And Jin is down his yellow trinkets from protecting it. So Udyr,
Ooh.
oh, there's the bone plating too. So Udyr knows that he can invade here, but he might not know that Amu is playing vertical. It's a vertical map. You don't really see this a lot in our elo.
Yeah, Fusro knows what's going on. Yeah, I mean he's got that Jin ward paying off. He knows he's safe up there.
I kind of hope Udyr maybe goes into maybe Krugs into bot side here with the push up, but he skips the Krugs and he just goes straight for the bot. Oh.
Yeah, they're super
A
shoved.
little bit of pause there. It's super shoved and they don't know. There is a ward, but Udyr comes in. I want to see this gank. Let's go. Udyr coming in, gets ignited, and doesn't allow a lot of backup. There's a knight back, and there's a first blood top side. It looks like it does work out, as Jin is just trying to stand his ground and just
Oh my.
deletes Lil Ducky.
That fourth shot ding. Just stood there and autoed him.
Yeah. He said, I will stand and deliver.
Well, pretty even in the bot side, but there was that kill.
Kill top side.
Yeah, onto the Aatrox.
Oh no.
Flash cube misses.
Tragic.
Aatrox just weak this match.
Yeah, I guess so. We're going Doran's shield.
It's damage there, but
Yeah,
Aatrox-
can't hold a freeze. Honestly, Nessus has no mana, but Amu is here, and we doesn't look like Aatrox
Skip
knows.
freeze.
Does get the freeze.
And Nessus has TP. He comes back with a pretty good item advantage, so actually picks up the health instead of a. I guess I don't know what. Oh, is he going Heartsteel?
Oh. Jin no mana.
Nice.
Moonsing was under tower, is giving a lot of minions for this, but Nami still has flash. I think the angle, they had to get Jin
Good
locked
damage.
down there with no flash.
Yeah, good damage. So they're forcing the reset, and I don't know if they'll be able to crash the wave, but they'll definitely be able to deny something. Help stabilize their lane a little bit.
Seems like Michael really wants to keep the pressure going, and that's a solo bolo.
Nasus, knowing he had the item advantage, really wanted the fight, but really just did not get anything going in the
Yeah.
fight.
It's a tough matchup, and he is enough.
This time was enough.
We're looking for a little gank. Missing and Ducky do have the ward down, so they... Oh,
Ooh.
wait. The no dodge from Moonsang. He doesn't care.
Does not care. Said, I don't care. Just kept walking.
He said, hit me. See if I care.
It's the Lulu flash though. Flash. Dragon's up now. Good time to try to get some pressure either in mid or bot. They towards it, but APS has wave crashing mid. Silas looks like it's coming down. They've got Udyr bot side too. They might do something.
Yeah, good setup to Dragon here. Is Amu's topside. I have a feeling Aatrox thinks Mumu's bot here.
Yeah.
So there's a possible cross map there.
Yeah, there's clear up vision. Here comes
Oh,
Udyr.
choo choo! And this time there's no escape, no flashes from the bot lane.
There's a lot happening in this bot
Oh.
side.
But already makes his way down there. And now Udyr loses his red buff.
Silas crashes the wave. Bot has pressure. I
Could
wonder
be a engage from the Silas here. So they can't win in the mix. Yep. And does steal the RR. I think she has hers as well. Gets under turret. It's a little ambitious.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. It's tragic.
Both mid laners
Oh,
making it over.
Amumu's making his way. He's right there. Oh my gosh. Oh!
They trade.
Kinda clean. I don't know.
From who? From both of them.
Yeah.
Somehow that wave crashed for Ari, so she's happy about that.
Yeah. Camera just does not want to leave the top side.
CS lead now. The top lane.
Let's
Aatrox.
check out the gold here. Gold on the top side. Seems like side of ASS has like small gold leads in a lot of the other lanes though.
Yeah, overall game, I believe in 200 gold for ASS.
Oh!
Mrs. Chains
Uh-oh.
land. Better.
Oh, and he steals the Amumu ult. Doesn't quite get the Ari. It just
Yeah.
barely missed.
Ari stepped back there.
Yeah.
Dodge it.
Amumu ult down for this dragon. It looks like Udyr wants to start it, but his bot lane is fighting. He could sneak this as Amumu is going for the Herald. They did see him walk to the top side. Moonsang landing the ult onto Stuff Buffer. Not quite enough damage. And gets out of the way. And now there's a fight happening to the top side.
Looks like
But-
he makes it up. Guessing
Nothing
Jin
happens.
ulti got cancelled. I wonder what happened.
I don't know. Maybe polymorph?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they were pretty close. Meanwhile, Dragon getting taken.
Oh my gosh. And you get flash ignited, and then Jin W
From
catches
so
him.
far.
Ah. And see, this is how
Slain the dragon.
I think Moonsang's getting a little bit punished for going Ghost here, and Dark Harvest. Like, when I think of Varus in this lane, I think he can win this lane pretty hard with different runes.
Yeah, if you got the Lulu, I feel like if you just can go hyper carry, I mean, you don't. The rest of the comp really doesn't look like a poke comp. If you go attack speed with Rage Blade and stuff, your frontliners are going to be able to create space for you. You should be able to do a lot of damage, especially with the Lulu.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not a huge fan of the setup.
It's a good build if you have the team.
Yeah, I agree. Ari does have the Everfrost over Silas at this point.
Big CS lead in the top side. It's just getting bigger and bigger. 30 CS.
Moonsang landing another alt. We're seeing here, like, Dark Harvest just doesn't do it. It will have its chance later in the game, but now they're getting caught out by Fusaro. Fusaro Flash lands the alt, and they get the double kill.
Another kill.
Now Parzival is out. He has to dodge into and away, taking the Ari alt. There is no neutrals to take off of his play though, and Udyr is making a cross-map play in the top side.
This is just a crazy, like, 30 seconds. There is so much happening. Yeah, I don't know, the lethality Varus, I get baited by it once in a while. When I land in ulti, I feel like, oh, we need to commit, but it's, you're really not one-shotting people with that build. It's about just, like, poking them, making it hard for them to CS.
Right, absolutely. I have a feeling the Udyr goes hard in this game. Like, if there's any way that APS brings it back here is through the Udyr. Like, Aatrox just running them down and then Udyr setting them up.
Yep, yeah, just like you said before, that they just play around through bot side. That's their win con, and that's definitely the case right now. But Jin's really strong, but I mean, Varus isn't weak necessarily. Jin's just very strong.
Take a look at the gold here. You know, Jin's only up like
7.
yeah.
It's got the item spike though, but
Yeah. Oh,
charge up.
nice charm. And then Mumu ult to follow up. Oh,
that's
man.
just crack mid.
Oh, he lands the ult while he's turned under tower. Jin barely gets out. Wait, Jin did. He died. To not
What did he
to
die
the Lulu.
to? Yeah.
Lulu didn't ignite. Oof.
Wonder what happened. Weird. It looked like he was out, but
Yeah.
Lulu did not need the ignite.
APS still has the first dragon, which stalls out the game with them. I think the game needs to get stalled for them to win.
Yeah, I feel like at some point they're just not going to have an answer for the Aatrox side lane.
Yeah.
Cracking this tower would be super nice. It'll draw a lot of pressure. This tower is down.
Yeah, I mean, he's 50 CS up on his opponent. It offers a lot for them. Nasus doesn't have TP. I think Aatrox should TP for this fight. It's a tough call. Like, what do you do here?
If you're shoved like he is, you got prio. I think go for it. The dragon would be super nice.
Yeah. Nasus just doing
Doing
Gromp.
the Gromp.
Oh, this is gonna be tragic. Oh, if he checks it, it's tragic. All right, we gotta go back down to the bot side as Parzival just barely misses the Silas chain. And they're a little bit pinched as Moonsang's really far from the team here. Forced to use Smite, and now Udir's caught out, taking a lot of CC, knocked up by the Nami
Here's the
bubble. And here's Aatrox TP coming in a little bit late.
Yeah, he was able to get a reset, so he finished.
Big, both
Tons of
junglers are down.
damage.
Aatrox is big, he's massive, he's enough.
He is enough.
Oh my
Oh man.
god!
A little bit of a gamer. Seems like Aatrox a little bit weak this patch. Still strong
Boom!
right now.
I am boom.
Boom, boom.
I will cleave their souls. Alright, but for real, Nasus did get to free stack there in his
Bro.
168. Was it worth it? I don't know.
Yeah,
You
it
tell
is like devastating for him, but at the same time it does feel kind of good.
me. Yeah.
Aatrox teleports down and gets a double kill. But hey, you got 2 waves. A little bit of breathing room on Nasus.
Yeah,
Feels very good.
I can like hear the metal music going on at that drag fight while Nasus is in the top lane and you just hear happy, happy, happy. Farming his Qs.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm just not gonna look down there. I'm getting some minions. I'm happy.
If I don't pan my camera, it's not happening.
Exactly. Like they're starting up the Rift Herald.
Yeah, and now Ari's TPing in. Aatrox doesn't have TP. I don't know about this fight. I think they need to just get out, as it is a 4v4, but oh, Parzival with the crazy flank onto the Nami.
Huge.
But down
Insane
the
wastage.
had to waste the Amu ult. And Fusro does have his. Nasus TPing in for the flank. Move flash R's the backline. And now Nasus comes in and gives Lulu the cane. Oh, the charm! Wow,
Oh,
Parzival was
huge.
in chain. Moonsing able to escape with his ghost.
Mhm.
It's paying dividends. It might not have been good in lane, but it's definitely paying its dividends now, and that's what I was saying earlier. He's gonna struggle in lane. And now Moonsing 6-2. Q goes wide on Parzival, but will it matter? Doesn't, because he's able to steal Nasus Assault and heal. And they're peeling off this Herald. This should be theirs. Am I missing something?
Nope.
All right. They just
Here's
needed a
Aatrox
breather.
though. Yeah, they just needed a breather.
They do see Jin in the bot side, though. Little ducky.
Yeah, they're shoving out mid wave and stuff. Hopefully they're gonna take this Herald. It should be free. I mean, second Herald isn't super value, but if it's free, you should take it.
Moonsing a little bit caught here. Has a 400 gold. Forces the flash and the Yuma. But then, really bad Zed catches him out. But not enough damage with the Everfrost
Yeah, through the Lulu.
through the Lulular. The synergies. Fusro barely living as the Nami R catches him. Parzival
Yeah,
taking
Jin
the Nami
kills. Jin kills Aatrox too.
Oh,
Aatrox goes down.
Moonsing, fancy feet, but eventually caught. And that's both Aatrox 500 gold bounty and Varus 400 gold bounty. And now the gold is in the favor of ASS.
Yeah, just barely. It's Really good
Bounties,
fight
man.
there. Yo. Oh man.
That's wild.
Understand them?
I
Yeah.
don't either.
I need to watch that Faust video again.
Yeah, something about taking plates
Yep.
is
fight
better.
cool.
Chushu with Sign taking a lot of damage. Possible getting some damage on the Nemesis. And the Nemesis does have ult. Aatrox getting stunned, can't follow up. Parsifal going ham with the Ahri ult. And it's just a massacre. I mean, how
Yeah.
much more action can we get in this game?
Yeah, Aatrox already back. I mean, I don't know. It didn't feel like a super overstay, but I guess it was because Aatrox died from the last fight, respawned, ran all the way back, and then just ran them all down. And I don't know how many people had reset, if anyone,
Wait.
after the last fight.
Udyr died? Udyr died to the Ahri. They could have ripped Baron if he didn't die there. Oh, it's unfortunate. When we forced to use R. He got the cannon though. It's worth it.
Hey. happy.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Saying hard shoving this mid wave. He's got a little bit of space. Here, item almost transformed into the man immune. He's got Yomu's.
Yeah, I mean, if
Yes.
you're running Ghosts, do you need the Yomus? Could he have gone Dustblade and had a little bit more survivability? And...
Yeah, potentially. Yeah.
Aatrox getting some good damage. A little. Ooh. And there's the Poke Varus. Oh.
Ooh.
Uh,
Ends up getting the kill, but already
yeah.
able to get a couple abilities off.
I mean, that was a surprising amount of damage out of the Ahri. The Ahri got some shutdowns in the last fight and now has double rod, so he's kind of pumping a little bit.
Mhm. Yeah, I think Duskblade would have been maybe the item. I feel like Ghost isn't awful. Like I feel like if you feel like you're gonna lose lane, I think Ghost makes sense. Like if you're just gonna try to survive lane and not really pressure, I think Ghost makes more
Yeah.
sense than combat some. But then yeah, doubling down on the move speed on Varus doesn't feel great, so maybe Duskblade.
But I will give it to Moonsang, like, it definitely looked like in lane, he should have left lane like 1 in 5. Like, that's the vibes I was getting, and then when he was out, he was like 7 and 2. And I
Yep.
didn't even realize when that happened. Lil Ducky taking the red buff.
Huge.
The real carry.
I've been saying playing these fights really well. He is enough.
He is enough. He doesn't quite have TP, so they can't rip the Baron quite yet, but they're definitely getting good positioning on it.
This goes on forever. He just ends the game. So.
Yeah, if they could just stall, I mean, he's gonna get that plus 50.
Yeah, Nasus sustain is actually pretty crazy.
Nasus doesn't have a completed item yet.
Yeah, 2 levels down. No completed item.
So makes a really good engage onto Moonsang. Moonsang's forced to use ult, but gets tagged by the Jin R. Parzival on to really bad Zed. Just barely gets him with the Ignite. Aatrox able to TP in, while Nasus is stuck in the bot lane.
Sure, stuck.
I think that's the difference.
Just turn on Baron. Nasus the only survivor. Happy, happy, happy.
Happy, happy. He's in that bot lane. He is not panning his camera. There is no war in Basu's Net.
This says, "Oh, I got my item. I guess I'll recall."
Ooh, an item. And he first buys
Message first.
Spirit Visage.
He is playing the scaling game.
I think this is hilarious. Watching him walk back to lane.
Running down mid lane though, looks like
Uh-oh.
he is ready to participate.
Looks like Parsifal took the Raptors from the jungler, and there's a little bit of a bait pings going out. Parsifal,
Ooh.
it's like, oh. Little Ducky
Danger.
caught out. That was
Classic.
That felt personal.
4 people waiting for the Lulu. Meanwhile, bot though, they're taking that tower top. They're
Yeah.
taking a tower.
Nasus forced the TP into bot lane, but doesn't know that Udyr is there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Losing by himself, holding down the fort. Is Udyr just AFKs?
Gonna go defend mid and him. Oh, Aatrox.
Really good play from ASS here.
Yeah. Yeah, they had top and bot, ton of pressure, and they all just ran mid. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, but a little bit of an overstay, and now, ooh,
Almost.
almost. And now Aatrox is free reign in the spot lane. I'm calling them ASS Reese because that's their name.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
If this game goes 10,503 minutes, I'm not sure who wins.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with Nasus' build, but if you're in this game, I don't know. Your mental stack is probably so filled with like, oh man, I'm getting beat down here. How can I come back? And sometimes you don't focus on your build entirely.
Yeah, and I mean, this Spirit Visage line of thought, I'm sure, is I'm just stuck farming under tower, getting poked by these Aatrox Qs. I just need more sustain so I can stay in lane longer and not, not drop waves.
Yeah. And there could be a possibility he doesn't even notice that the Varus is poke. He just assumed Varus is
Sure.
lethal tempo or on hit here.
He's for a fight for his life.
Yeah, at this point, you know, I'm always for never FF. There's a way back in, but I do not see it in this game.
Yeah, they've had some moments. I mean, Ari played some fights really well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jin also got really strong.
I think APS can just
Tracks.
walk down. Does Udyr have a mental stack? I
Get a
think
mental stack count.
I think Robert, his mental stack is so free. He does not think at all about anything. Oh, Moonshade caught by the tower with Wither. Plus 12. It's winnable.
12. This is where we turn it.
This is where we turn it. Ah,
Oh, man.
ooh.
Okay, 14-4
GG.
Silas.
Well played.
Yeah.
I think there was some
Played
really good moments by both teams, but I mean, we called it in draft. That top lane had to have been a nightmare,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it comes from not banning topside when you're blind picking.
Yeah, not banning topside, not banning Aatrox, especially blind pick Aatrox, or not Aatrox, blind pick Nasus is
Yeah, blind picking Nasus
risk.
No bans to counter. It's really tough.
Mhm. Yeah, just got a mental reset after that one.
Yeah. I
Try to
honestly,
identify a couple mistakes to focus on and run it back.
yeah, I think ASS just like, okay, that game's a fluke. It's just we got kind of draft gifted. Uh, let's just reset and focus on this draft. Like that's what I think what they have to do
Mhm.
because they played really well. Especially really bad Zed had some really good picks. They got some
Yep.
huge shutdowns. The gold was even though it looked like APS was super ahead. The gold was even at that point.
Yeah, and they even made some good macro calls, like when they shoved down mid
Mm-hmm.
all the way to the inhib. That was super good.
Yeah, and that was
Just,
right. They were behind in gold at that point.
Yeah, just punished a little overcommit to the side lanes. Or in hindsight, I'm like trying to go back and think. Bootier took so long to take Krugs. I'm trying to remember what what
Oh,
was
we're getting the
happening.
replay right here.
Yeah, it was
So,
the Nasus kind of just hitting the Aatrox under tower.
well, Udyr's taking Krugs right here, as you
hmm
can
And
see.
they're already mid, shoving down.
Yeah, and they're shoving down the mid lane. Boom, big. And I think
Big.
the mistake that and you can see they're down 6K, but they make this
Mhm.
great play for sure.
Mhm.
And I think it goes wrong by them staying a little bit too long. And Moonsink does get caught out here too. And there wasn't too much. Oh, look how crucial this play is here. Imagine Moonsing dies here, but this minion right there just barely didn't die in time where the Mumu tagged the minion instead of like something farther down where he could have ulted Moonsing.
Yeah, it was really close. Breaking him mid inhib.
Yeah.
That draws a lot of pressure.
And that stalls the play long enough for Moonsing to come back. This is where they stay for the inhib. And now Choo Choo at Scion, even with the CC,
They had pot, ton of pressure, and they
kind of runs them down.
Mhm.
Definitely an overstay. And they made it a really good play, but after this is where it breaks open because Dragon's about to be up in its soul.
Yeah.
But it was a really good initial play by SS.
Mhm.
All right, and looks like we're getting into the draft here
All right.
again. So give me a second. I have to switch it over. Give me some time. That is not where I want to be. They're switching sides. They are speed running this draft right now so far.
Already gone. So far we've got Mundo ban again. Aatrox ban. There it is. Instead of the Samira. And,
Yeah. Oh, and Samira, I guess we just got to ban Michael. Michael's just too broken of a player.
I guess.
But that's
All you
what
said.
the issue is. It leaves up a lot of Parzival's champion.
Mhm. Yeah, and I think banning towards your win con
Yeah.
is better than banning their strongest. Banning towards their win con, I guess.
Right. I think a big part of why Michael was able to pop off so much is from being against a lane opponent that he could have so hard. Like Aatrox into Nasus is just free carry potential.
Mhm. Yeah, just relatively free scaling. And, low risk of getting killed early. I mean, he did get killed early, but relatively low risk of that happening.
Yeah. The thought was there, the percent,
Yeah.
probability.
It happens. As picking up Jin again, and Jin Soraka this time, so.
Oh,
Ooh.
broken champ.
Jillian, it's the lane. I like this lane.
I absolutely think Zillion's the most broken champion in the game.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Chat, you're not allowed to disagree with me. There is no disagreeing. Zillion is the most broken.
Does Fusro play Heck Room?
Oh, could be huge.
Yeah, does Puff Buffer play Garen? You just play around the Zillion, you win. And you have fun the whole time. The Bears Lulu again.
When we were on COG, we were only, according to 900 Slimes, we were only allowed to do bans by combining the names of the 3 champions. So it'd be like Asarius, beside of ASS.
Nice. Starts with an AA.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good way to do draft.
Yeah. It was really good,
Scion.
really good communication.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Asarius.
most likely a Scion jungle. From Choo Choo, it's Scion.
It makes sense.
And Kane.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
it's good with the Zillion.
Oh,
It's no Heck Room.
we're gonna catch out the Kane here. Oh, and then he goes through 10 walls and he's gone.
Even if you do catch him, you just Zillion ulti and
Yeah. And
you
he comes
gotta
out
kill
of
his
the
health
zone.
bar. Yeah, he gotta kill his health bar once, then he heals the full on his own. And then you gotta kill him again, then he has Zillion ult. Then you have to kill him again, and then he just runs away.
And then he pops his R and he's got to free Zonia's.
Really
And then
bad.
wait, was that a no ban from the side of ASS?
Maybe they'll say it in league chat. It's like they're just missed it. Scion and Zillion are on other teams, but imagine Scion passive. They're on different teams, but Scion passive with Zillion speed. Terrifying. Zillion is the most broken champ. Victor picked up play against really bad Zed.
I've got some insider information.
Okay.
I have an informant, and apparently, he didn't mean to go Dark Harvest.
Oh,
on
so he
Navarus. It
so
was
he
a
just
mistake.
committed.
So
he just committed to the poke.
and it worked out in its favor. I
Mhm.
mean, again,
Yeah.
proven wrong.
All right.
All right, this
Oh, it
game
worked.
won't be a banger. It's not gonna happen.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna be a
Boring.
snooze fest.
Mm-hmm.
This game's gonna suck.
Speaking of, really bad, unentertaining content, you can use your Prime subs on Beer League now. It goes towards stuff. I don't know what it goes towards, but you can use it. It goes towards the Beer League as a whole.
Twitch
If
Prime.
you've got some Prime subs and you don't want to give it to other people, Beer League will take it off your hands gladly.
Sub right now, everyone. Apparently
Right.
the
So they're ready.
Victor is the R5 ban.
Yeah, should say we're ready in chat.
But also, it's not the R5 ban.
Okay. Okay.
I will continue to beg. Rihi, please sub with your Twitch Prime. I'm begging you.
Literally on my knees. You can't see it, but I'm on my knees. Please.
Please.
I did, bro. It's cringe. Subscribe right meow.
Meow. If I meow right now, will you sub with your Twitch Prime? That's the real question.
Alright, so now we've got Jillian bot lane against Varus Lulu. Probably attack speed Varus. I'm surprised there's so much probably on both of these. I think Varus is really good because he's so versatile and it's fine, but like I feel like there's just zero Kai'Sa prio, no Ashe prio. Those are all really good AD carries and people are just not playing them. But so it's I don't know which of these these are like B tier AD carries in general. They're good in beer league, but
Yeah. But it's also could be like comfort picks from both of them. I know Varus is a big comfort pick from Moonsang, and I still think it's pretty strong.
yeah.
Um,
I think I played it. I think I even played it in beer league too, but yeah.
the big issue I hear with AS's their comp is there could be some anti-synergy when Zillion goes to ult someone and Shen ults that person as well, and they don't end up dying. But
Yeah.
it could be big, like Zillion ults someone, they die, and then when they res, Shen ults.
Yeah, it could go either way. Yeah. Fortunately, like Shen can ult whenever people are taking damage. Zillion usually wants to wait until like the last tick of damage. Like want to wait till the last second so the person actually dies. So hopefully Shen will ult first if that happens, but
I'm just sad we're not seeing the Swain from Little Ducky. Like, there was no Swain bans this game.
yeah. Maybe he's
Why are
hide
we
it.
putting him on the Lulu? I just don't think he is as potent on the Yordle.
Lulu good into Kane. That's kind of it, but good with Varus as well. I think Swing is definitely just fine here, though. And extra fine if he's very good at it.
Scion jungle is a comfort pick from Choo Choo. It's Scion.
Yeah, who's killing the Scion here?
I don't know. Victor's with Leandries could do some damage to him, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know the Shen Renekton lane, but
I think it's a
skill
skill
base?
thing, right?
Yeah, I could see that. Give me 2 seconds here. I'll be right back. I need some water.
Okay.
Stream is all you. Good luck.
Yeah, well, you guys know what I'm gonna do. Benson sincerely apologizes, but here we go. Do you guys like elephant jokes? You like elephant jokes, dog. Well, I should probably think of one. How can you tell if an elephant has been in the fridge? Okay, how can you tell if a penguin has been in the fridge? The footprint in the jello. Why did the penguin paint? I don't. Do penguins have toenails? The claws. They have little claws. Why did toenails paint their toenails red? So that they can hide better in a strawberry field. Why? I'm laying on my back. I am shrinking in my chair. Why why can't you see penguins hiding in strawberry fields? Why can't you see penguins hiding in strawberry fields? Because they're really good at it. How do you fit an a penguin in the fridge? You open the door and you put it in. How do you fit a giraffe in the fridge? You open the door, you take the penguin out, and you put the giraffe in. I don't think it's working. Um, okay, how about a rhino joke? So a rhino goes into a sandwich shop, and he asks if they have Reuben sandwiches, and he asks first. Yeah, so first he asks if they have Reuben sandwiches, which they do, and then he asks for peanut butter and jelly, but with the same bread that they use for the rye, the the rye bread. They he asked if they could use it, and they said rye no on the PB on the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Hmm. Are you back, Benson? Please come back. Please, please come back.
I, I heard everything. I those
Because
are good.
rhino, because it was a rhino.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Alright, well, and just like that,
Please,
we're back in the game.
please subscribe.
Please use your Twitch Prime. Save the rhinos.
I gotta write those down. Help me out next time.
Yeah.
Range shrunk 8 meters. It is.
Not helping my Prime sub here. Oh, darn. Oh,
All right,
I think I still
they
have...
are they are stacked
Uh-oh.
running out
Uh-oh.
there.
Okay.
Summoner's Rift.
Oh no. Okay. Oh.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
they
they
get
are
caught out?
spotted.
Did they get caught out?
Okay.
Oh, Moonswing. Moonswing. Oh. Oh.
30 seconds.
There's
A
no
little
hard
disjointed.
CC.
Yeah.
Again. Um.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly what they're going for. They do from some first strike gold. Actually, so now I'm curious. So Trevor's team is like known for just always going for level 1 stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like just every game regardless of if it's good. And Trevor's not playing really bad Zed,
Mm-hmm.
and they still went for it. So now I'm wondering, maybe it isn't Trevor calling for it every week. Maybe it's somebody else. Because that seemed like a very random 1v1, but that is totally what I would think Trevor would call for, and he isn't playing, so either that's what they're used to doing or somebody else called for it.
Interesting. I'm making notes for when I face APS.
Mm-hmm.
Possible taking bomb first instead of jump, which is, I think is fine. Victor has potential to do some damage with his Q. Yeah, makes things a little bit difficult. Both bot sides didn't have to leash. Really interesting. I am not
Yeah.
behind the line.
Is that typical for mid Tristana to start W? I think bot
In my
usually
solo
it's like
queue
E,
games. In my
okay.
solo queue games, I've definitely had Tristanas jump on me level 1 with lethal tempo and run me down the
Okay.
lane. If I take a back step.
Sure, okay.
Especially if they have
Usually-
Ignite, though.
Yeah, okay. TP.
Viral
what this Trish
Galaxy.
says.
Thank you so much for subscribing
Oh.
to Prime. We appreciate that very much.
Let's go.
Yeah, all the money that you guys subscribe with your Prime goes to different sources within the theater. So we thank
Yeah.
Mr. Elephant.
Elefante.
Elefante. Must be Italian.
G.
Any knowers in the chat? Anybody knowing?
Now we know.
Oh, we know, right? Oh, under the tower.
Ooh,
Gets a stun
tower.
off. Q. Misses the E and the
Oh!
auto is blocked.
Health buffer lives with nothing. No health.
He's
Makes
not
it a yes
enough.
TP. He is not this time. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
And
flash.
there's the flash. Yeah. No flash out of the Wait, the Shen is... Goes.
Ghost TP.
Ah.
No flash taunts this game. That cannot be on purpose. Maybe it's on
Yeah.
purpose, but it cannot be good.
Flash taunt is too good.
Oh,
Moonlight! With the
Let's
prime!
go.
We're getting the primes through.
We may have made everyone suffer through elephant jokes.
Yes!
Yeah, we did that, but you know, at the end of the day, Boss Ben is gonna be happy. 2 prime subs.
Big ups.
Big ups.
Choo choo. It's Scion.
Oh! Charge the Q, hoping the Kane would walk into it. Both junglers showing, but
Man, if I'm Tristana here, I'm frustrated that I can't do anything in this lane. But it's something I have noticed. I face Tristana a lot in my solo queue games. And I've noticed that a lot of them don't do this, like, the playstyle that I've faced in the past of Hail of Blades that ignite W, jump on me level 1. And they... Oh, there's too much action.
hitting the top lane again.
Yeah. Victor gets out without using flash and chunks the Tristana pretty hard. I think the wave was too much for Tristana to do that.
Yeah, it looked spooky when she jumped in.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ah,
really low.
oh my gosh. Ambitious.
Has TP though.
Yeah. Yeah, so what I was just saying, Xerosian? I don't know how to say it. But
Zerosian?
Zerosian. Okay.
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I keep seeing Tristanas in my solo queue games play this like more reserved style of lethal tempo, and then you take Demolish, and all you do is play for platings.
Hmm.
Doesn't
Seems-
outscale, but outpaces. Has high tempo with taking plates.
Yeah, and it seems like one of those consistent strategies that it's going to be useful no matter what the game state is.
Exactly. The trick is that Scion should be playing for Heralds for the Tristana to make that work.
I'm saying Little Ducky look like they're going to get out, but I'm saying
I'm saying greeting for some autos there. Could have probably just walked away. Forced to use flash.
survives the gank though. Scion also bot side. Not 6 yet.
Alright, I'll be right back. You're solo on the cast for 1
Oh.
sec.
Okay, no problem. No problem for me. Oh, they're penguin jokes. Ooh, Moonstang getting a lot more damage here. He has no flash. Little sketchy Sting. Shoved like that. Kane coming back down, but Scion waiting in the bush. There he is. That's Scion. Good patience, just waiting. It is hard to commit to this fight though. With Moonsang being so low. Get the Jin flash. Zillion getting super low as well. Rhino. That was my joke. I thought of that ride joke. I'd probably have to work it a little bit.
Alright, I'm back.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Team back in the bot lane.
Little Bucky, a little too far up. Moonsang wanting to help. Super low.
Did get the heal from Jin.
Yeah, so Jin now no sums. It's nice, don't have to worry about Jin's alien can play very aggressive, so it's nice to not have to worry about a flash fourth shot for a while at least.
Yeah, absolutely. Both neutrals are up, and we do see, this is what I'm talking about. See this Tristana making moves topside? Wants to have topside control. There isn't anything he can really do, and Scion is now playing for the Herald instead of Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, I think first, especially with this comp, yeah, first Herald, really high value.
Huge. I wonder if the Scions still took Demolish. Could be.
Yeah, I mean, he went resolve. I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
But Scion now has 2,000 ping.
Still enough to predict the Herald charge.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, they have numbers here. Yeah, they just turn. Booster supports the flash. It's on top of him.
Just
And now Kanar. Moonsei is getting caught out in the bot lane, though. Able to survive. We switch back to the fight here.
Huge taunt, but now he's just in.
And now they get the Herald. Huge! And Parzival
Boost row.
jumping back in on Force Row. He does get a lot of damage. Barely survives.
What a play, he did the math.
He's running the numbers.
I am enough. Pretty big CS lead. 2-0-1 in the top lane. He is yet again enough.
Once again. I like how the directed camera snuck in going down to Moonsang real quick in the middle of that fight.
Yeah, Moonsang living no sums 1v2. Jin had no sums either, but still.
Yeah. Still good. Means he probably landed it all and just walked away. Good. Baiting him in? Yeah. I mean, that was just an 100% a bait. Maybe slows down his tempo though a little bit. And look at this.
Yep. No demolish.
No demolish. That's the issue here. Oh. Get the bot lane to roam up. I don't get anything off of this. Wait, the TP from the Renekton to go behind.
And they pick up
Huge!
Boost row. One shot. Yeah, huge TP. That was aggressive, and it worked super well. Moonsang coming up.
Zillionair snore. Doesn't actually die though from Zillionair.
Okay. Oh, Q just misses the Victor. Oh, Trist. I did this today.
Uh-oh.
And somebody said what a terrible day to have eyes.
Oh. Oh.
Gets the kill.
Yeah. Honestly, that's like pretty optimal considering Triss is really close to having a bounty. And the kill went on Zillion.
Absolutely worth, yeah. I was just scared.
Oh man.
Moonsang. Double kill.
Moonsang. This is why Cog got banned. The secret AD carry Smurf.
Should see him on Seraphine. Use a gold player on Seraphine.
Oh yeah, he was really good at dying provision. I'm enough and I were just joking about that. How he had some of the best vision in the league at the time, but it's mostly because he was using himself as a ward.
know, support. They've got a couple jobs, and Vision is one of them. Vision's probably the main
Yeah.
thing they're spending their time fighting for.
And oddly enough, the vision scores from both supports this game pretty low, which is weird. I mean, the map seemed like it was filled with a lot of wards. I don't know. Ooh. He's taking a ward off. Trades!
Ooh,
Gets the shutdown. What is that damage?
300. Really bad. Zed just 3v1,
Yeah.
dumping everything. That's
Something
crazy.
I'm surprised about, and that I can never do, is keeping that high of CS on Victor, while the whole game has been a fiesta.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't. I am the same. If it's a Fiesta game, I'm just hacking waves all the time, just running to fights.
Yeah.
And Victor somehow.
Or like a lot of your teammates are in your wave taking your Fusro.
That too, yeah. XP and minions.
Zillion R goes off, but Fusro doesn't die. He chooses to walk out with his Zillion R. Does make sense. He probably would have died anyways.
Yeah, yeah. If you can, Zillion ult is there to save you. If you can walk away, do it. It doesn't give that much health back early, so if you die in the middle of their team, it's still not good.
Yeah. Absolutely. I would say the one thing I'm disappointed about is Tristana not having Demolish, but I kind of understand being into Victor. It's hard to get the wave under the tower once Victor gets his upgraded E.
Yeah. Langer's now swapped to bot. Huge pressure in the top side, but they're just gonna walk back towards mid where Moonsang is crushing a wave, so. Oh, what's that mid tower? Is he gonna? No, they're gonna respond. Chris jumping in, flashing out of the gravity field.
Yeah, a little bit caught there.
Yeah.
It's fine. He's pushing boundaries. He probably really wanted to finish that cull, so he was.
Good rotation by Fusro. Probably just ran like straight from top. If I'm remembering the map state from a minute ago.
A lot of damage from the Renekton.
Nice trade.
Ooh. Michael's feeling pretty spicy tonight.
Yeah.
He's got the schmooze.
Yeah, tower diving tanks. It's scary to tower dive Shen. I mean, maybe his taunt was on cooldown, but
Yeah.
his W can like block all your damage, most of your damage, and then taunt can just make you stuck under
I don't
tower.
like
It's
Moonsang's
sketchy.
position here. Oh, but he does catch out really bad. Zed, there isn't any follow-up. Dodges the Jin W, just barely.
Sign does not care about Jin.
Yeah.
Nope.
Said, I will eat all of those. Oh. Uh-oh. Do we get a pause? Nice BM next level. I think he just genuinely DC'd.
He definitely DC'd, yeah. Well, that's BM to unplug your router in the middle of mid lane. That's
yeah.
some next level BM right there. He just stood up, walked across the room, and unplugged his router. Viral Galaxy can relate. Internet
Can we move
problems.
Oh, we can't move around camera. That's kind of sad. Alright.
Mhm.
Gold differences. A little bit in the top lane.
Just a little bit.
All around. I have to give it to really bad Zed. He definitely like keeps his cool. Keeps his CS high. you know, kind of finds his stability in the chaos.
Yeah, he is consistent. This series, like, it has been chaotic, and he's been consistently strong.
Yeah.
And he's still able to lay in and kill the Trist, I think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if fights play a little differently, Trist might be able to kill him, but it seems like he's landing his gravity field and everything really well.
Really jealous. Like, a lot of the playstyle that I have is more chaotic, and I've never been able to get down that more focused game style. Does do a lot of damage on Parzival. Forces the Lulu R on the bot side as Kane takes the dragon away. He's gonna barely get out of there. Oh, but sniped!
There's the damage. That was a lot of damage for
yeah. Yeah, for Static Shiv.
Yeah, Static Shiv into Nashor. Like the Kaisa build, but
Hi, Summary. Welcome to the chat. If you're a first timer, this is the Beer League. A bunch of us get together and have competitive League of Legends games.
we're in the middle of 7th season right now.
Yeah.
Not in the middle, we're in week 2.
Just started week 2, yeah, of our 7th season.
Shen. Just trying to
Incredible
live.
gravity field. Fusro getting in there, does a lot of damage to Lil Ducky, forces the ult and just barely takes him out. Moonsei trying to fight for his life, get at the kill, but Jin snipes him with a W. Choo-Choo is silent, doesn't make the flash over the wall, gets stunned by the Jin W and finished. A little bit of an overextension as I think Percival TP to the bot lane?
Yeah, she just crashed the wave. That whole fight, I mean, it was like Puff got caught and they committed so hard to try to catch him. They just like walked all the way up to the tower and then just got ran down.
Yeah, that's not something you could do against a Shen, and then that gravity field from Really Bad Zed was incredible.
It's like three man at least on really high priority targets. Pretty good.
Summary, which area of the US? Because we're scattered across the US. Puffer with a really good taunt onto Parzival. Parzival not... Oh! Puffer barely getting out.
I can link your league website chat. Yeah, it looks weird. It is Scion jungle though, and Trist mid.
Yeah, I mean our games are like really like we try our best to have competitive integrity, but overall we're just here to have fun.
Yeah. And I feel like Beer League kind of gets like its own meta a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like you watch a Beer League game, you see this champion pop off, and you're like, ooh, that looks really good.
Yeah, and like, because you scout the other teams, like, there's only 12 teams, so you kind of know what the other teams play, and different champs get higher or lower prio.
Yeah.
Like, it's based on
like
what they play more than the meta. Yeah, Seraphine and...
Seraphine's a huge one that gets picked in the Beer League a lot.
Jinx.
Jinx. Classic Beer League Jinx.
The Scourge. There's like a season where it's just 100% basically present. Pick your bin.
Man, it doesn't feel like the side of APS is ahead by 4k gold, but...
No, I mean, they can't see the numbers, and they might not know how far ahead they are, but that last fight felt so bad, they might be a little hesitant to force anything.
I mean, 3k gold is ahead on the top side, so that's where most of their gold is. Shen is going to ulti Fusro into this fight. Jin landing some ults on the back, just barely doesn't kill Lil Ducky. Zillion lands on the R on Fusro. Trying to get out, but Renekton lands a stun. Fusro makes it out!
Crazy.
I Am Enough goes down on the Renekton. Now it's a 4v5, a lot of key cooldowns are down. But Really Bad Zed going in on Parzival. Parzival flashes in, jumps in, blocked off by the Duet, and one shot by Really Bad Zed. Puff are coming back in, but gets one shot by Moonsang.
Another really good fight. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a 3-for-1.
Oh, maybe not done yet. Oh, Q just misses Fusro. I've not really seen this Varus setup. I've looked at his OPGG and like I see he's been playing it a lot, so I'm curious to see like where his damage comes from.
Yeah,
Plays
I'm
it a
not,
lot. He really likes it.
I could definitely see this setup when you're like trying to go like hybrid AP and trying to rip through some tanks maybe. But
Yeah, yeah. And the static shiv has an AP scaling, so I feel like that just helps with your wave clear, and it feels really good finishing it early. But you're also hella, or not, you're also
lethal tempo.
tempos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean the lethal tempo is nice. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, unless you go full AP from after
Right.
static.
Uh-oh. I'm saying it's a little damage. We'll just walk out here. Scion, Jungle Scion is so weird. Yeah. Choo Choo is Scion. Our friend Robert plays a lot of wacky stuff. He likes to turn off his brain. Moontank a little caught out as he ults to try to save him. Lulu ult saved him too. Zillion ult used Jhin trying to pick off the kill. But it looks like it just gets blocked. Parzival TPing in a situation that I think the play was over.
Yeah. My chicken says Fusro. Well, jungle Scion, it's you don't see it a whole lot, but it's definitely a thing. I don't know if with his passive, I mean he's definitely stacking off jungle camps. I don't think there's any like extra stacking or anything, but I know we had a jungler play it too a few seasons ago.
I am enough look like he's just DC'd, but eventually gets Moontank's caught out again. That cannot be legal.
No, just trying to shove that mid wave. So
Oh,
sketchy
man.
against the Kane.
Yeah. It's Cog all over again.
Except instead of wards, it's for the mid wave. I played support last season. I'm playing AD carry this season, and
Yeah.
I've died like that many times. Just walking up to mid wave, like I got people around, but nobody actually like right there with me, and I just die. I'm like, oh, it looked very familiar.
I am enough just ripping through this tower as
Nice
APS
taunt.
is walking to mid, but could definitely just rip Dragon as soon as they see this Kane. Or rip the Baron, excuse me. I'm enough.
Yeah, it looks
barely
like they're
smart.
moving towards it.
Oh. Flashes away. Doesn't have the second E. Gets his empowered Q off.
Oh!
Heals! And then dodges the Fusro! Heals up!
No way.
Oh, Kane. Kane ult. Oh my
Oh!
gosh, it was so close.
That was so close. Really well played by him enough. That was crazy.
Michael's just smirking. He smurfs in our peaks.
Insane play. Yes, that's just shoving out this mid wave. Back to farming. See, minute and a half-ish. 145 on Drake.
I have a feeling this
Zillion.
game's gonna go super late. It's 25 minutes in. Fairly even.
Yeah, I mean if APS can somehow get this dragon, that's
Yeah.
that spells a long game.
Well, I think ASS needs it. They're down in gold, but APS has the Baron. Oh yeah, but then it's 2-2 on the Dragons. I don't know. There's definitely some potential for a really late game here. Oh, Little Ducky giving away that they're in this bush by putting a ward
It's a
down.
bait. Oh,
Yeah, and
nice
they
Farsight.
recognize it with the far sight. Yeah, I don't know about that ward. Definitely gave away the plan. And now Little Ducky is forced because he's out of wards here. He has to go back in the base.
Yeah,
Unfortunate.
40 seconds on Dragon. They might have to give up some space around Dragon.
I do think if they stall it though, Tristana just rips open the top side. Oh, Zed or Really Bad Zed is making his way up there.
Yeah, Trist has TP. Both mid laners do. So might not have much happen. Trist could just start walking down. She's got the wave so shoved. Looks like she'll take the reset.
The gold
Dragon now
lead in the top lane is nuts.
12k to 7k. Wow.
That's purely where the lead is, pretty much, from APS. And Renekton is not going to want this game to go late. He's getting chucked down a little bit. Parzival has the drop on Fusro. Fusro forced to ult, and Jin's trying to back him up from the distance. Fusro flashing up, but does get caught off.
Down.
Shut down,
Little
go
too
to
far in.
Parzival.
Trist can cover so much ground, it's hard to...
Oh, Mute
alter
lands
for
the ult
W's
onto
up.
Really Bad Zed as
Oh.
he's chunked. Forces to use the Zonias. What a pick by Moonsang.
Yeah, really good ulti. Oh, Dragon just goes over to APS, 3-2.
Dragons 2-2.
Yeah, they're a little bit ahead. I mean, that's
Yeah.
like all in top side, but
Yeah,
still.
I don't even know if they need Dragon Soul to end this game. I think it's
Oh.
just next Baron if they win a fight. And now we chill.
Back to it, 2 minutes on Drag. See who rotates first to set up vision. It's a
I
little-
really like the crown on Varus. Personally, I really enjoy that item. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of security, especially if he's getting dove on by the cane.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's like Victor E poke at this point. It's like a third of his health.
Right.
So if he can mitigate some of that as well,
Yeah,
That's
even
a
if
lot
it's
of
just
value.
one Victor E,
yeah.
it's pretty big. That's an S-Talk exclusive build. Oh, yeah? Where did you get Static and Crown from, Chris? Huh? Was there someone else playing that? Oh, and he's just gonna
Oh.
one-shot Fusro.
Yep.
As I am enough
Fusro had ulti.
does. Oh, and the Shen ulti. Sterak's giving him a lot of shielding there, though. Parzival on the
Got
buff
canceled.
buffer. Yeah, canceled from Parzival ulti. The Zillion ult, flash ult, saving Puff Buffer, but now he's gonna die himself. Puff Buffer might just go down as
Ooh.
well. Parzival
ton.
is just on a rampage, but Zonya's first strike just proc maybe like a billion times right there.
Stand behind Sion. Yeah, huge fight for Parcel there.
Yeah.
They're gonna be able to crack an inhib at least. See, they still got 25 seconds on the Victor. See if they go mid or just reset. Baron in 20 seconds. Oh, Fusro.
Oh. Fusro just cannot deal with these Verisars.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. That's some cooldowns used before this Baron that's coming up in right now. But Fusro is down. APS forced to take a reset.
Yeah, APS probably after that fight. I'm sure Triss wants to reset and spend some gold
Mm-hmm.
for this Baron fight.
But they still have 20 seconds, so Kane's alive. I'm pretty sure they could just take this. I don't know, Choo Scion, he's been known to miss a few smites here and there.
Yeah.
And they're not ripping it.
I can either run to the fight or TP bot. I don't think you want to run all the way down there and then... He's running. See, they're not doing Baron, so that changes things for sure. So
Banshees and Crown? I don't see Banshees. If Banshees fail coming up, I'm assuming... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. S-Stock, you're saying
that's S-Stock's build?
Oh, yeah, I kind of gotta... I kind of have to agree with Reese here. I don't know about that.
Imagine just getting, like, hit by a one little zillion bomb.
Wait, here's my question, though. Yeah,
I am enough. They have to go Baron now.
Oh, yeah. I mean... Okay, Baron, they did take Baron, and... Oh my gosh. Michael just stalling.
So
He's
long.
Enough.
He is. Tristana in base. It's defended though, but looks like she's gonna rotate mid.
But yeah, I can actually see the tech. Like, Banshees protects your crown from stray abilities like Victor E in this scenario. And then when Kane all ends you, you have the crown. So maybe there is some method to the madness there. But I do like that, oh my gosh, the patience. I'm not gonna lie, I thought my game froze there for a second.
Yeah.
It stopped moving.
I was waiting for blue buff to go on someone, but it was actually it wasn't going because the other team got it.
I do like the Rabadon's pickup from Moonsang here, specifically because Kane isn't really an issue. And he seems to not have been in very much danger. So just one-shotting a target is probably the move.
Yeah, how much... Do you get much value from attack speed with this? Like, do your autos actually hurting with your W? I'm guessing your W has an AP scale. Well,
Yeah.
Parzival just one-shots Kane.
Yeah, so the attack speed allows you to get your stacks on your passive.
Light stacks faster, yeah, but just the attacks themselves. I'm just trying to justify not taking Halo Blades with the build. And then also,
Lethal Tempo just has, like, if the fights were drawn out, it has a much better late scaling. I would say the only thing in this game in terms of builds is I think Really Bad Zed really needed to go some hyper carry build to really bring it home. And I'm an average Shadow Flame hater at this point. That's just my opinion.
And I think the Leandries was necessary because of the Scion.
Yeah, that I agree with. And APS pulls it out. 2-0. APS looking a little bit strong this season. I don't know.
Yeah.
They finally reeled in Choo Choo with Scion to stop running it down completely. And it's kind of making them look strong. Moonsang doing a lot this season.
Yeah, ASS having a little bit of trouble at the start. Well, last week they didn't get to play this week. Their captain needed to be subbed, so hopefully they can get some stuff figured out. But
yeah, I think ASS
so definitely some moments that look good. So
yeah, definitely had some good moments. Like we said, not having main roster probably hurt a little bit, but yeah, Windowlooker saying Choo Choo Scion kind of perma farming every game, but he is there for neutrals. Like, he is there for the objectives, it seems like. So, check damage. I don't know if I can check damage. If I click continue, I don't believe it. Oh, here it is. Just kidding. Ha.
5k on. Here's 38k on Victor.
Okay. Okay. That's pretty bad.
Is that window licker the
Is the
Scion?
Tristana. Is
Oh, the Tristan. Oh, right.
Yeah. He is complaining about his jungle. He's saying jungle diff.
Mm. Poor guy.
I do think, I honestly have to say, MVP for this series was I Am Enough. Michael
Mhm.
absolutely was smurfing, but a really close second
Goodness.
for me is Really Bad Zed.
Mhm.
I
agree.
think
Yeah,
he's-
he was consistently really good both games.
Yeah, and I think he was put in really tough situations both games, and I mean, look at his damage. And if I was in a solo queue game, and this was the scenario I was in, I would not be doing that damage.
Hmm.
So I think he did really well. I think everyone had their moments, and this series was an incredible series. But
Yeah. Yeah, GG's to APS.
yeah.
Yee, well played.
GGs. Ducky lost his job to play Lulu. Imagine you didn't even play Swain. Get fired just to play Lulu Kitten. Ghana Giga Chad. Alright, Joe. Thank you for tuning
Yeah,
in.
peace.
Those were some great games.
Yeah.
End of the stream.
Sorry for the jokes.